What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back, guys, to a brand new video. It's Pokestocks here. In this episode, we're going to be doing a deep dive into mid-August. I was about to say mid-August. No way. Mid-October's greatest buys. We are officially, guys, midway through October. It's crazy how fast time is flying. And in this episode, we're going to be doing a deep dive into some of the products that I currently believe have a lot of potential in them right now, especially what's going on in the market. We're seeing a lot of stuff come down rapidly, so it looks to be, guys, as if everything's a great buy because everything's falling. But I have some little interesting plays, so let's dive right into this. Of course, join the Discord down below, guys, if you want to be part of an amazing community and talk to like-minded people. And remember, none of this is financial advice. This is all my opinion. Let's hop into it. We're going to start off, guys, with the Prismatic Evolutions Sam's Club box. Now, this has been a staple in my weekly buys videos for probably the past 2 to 3, 4, even 4 weeks. Ever since this product came out, I have a lot of faith that this will be the next Blooming Waters. I have a lot of faith that this will be the next Seen Sky. Also, to back up my claims, this is the cheapest price to pack ratio right now, guys, for Prismatic Evolutions. 112 divided by 14, which is the current market price, divided by the number of packs, gives you an even price of $8. While we have Prismatic Evolution booster packs, on the other hand, around $8.40. It might not seem like a lot, 40 cents Pokestocks. Does that really, mess around the margins? I mean, yes, it does. And listen, it's the cheapest right now. So, hey, if you're looking for a very, very good buy, I am stacking heavily on these, as many as I can comfortably afford. I'm going to bring this up because I got this. I don't know. A lot of you guys go crazy on this, but every time I show off my collection, every time I do this and that, I always get a lot of hate in the comments where people just say, Pokestocks, this is all you have? You're an investor YouTuber. You should have thousands, tens of thousands of product, right? Guys, the reality is that I am a human being just like you, right? So please understand that I do not have a big YouTuber budget. I am literally doing these videos because I enjoy the Pokemon hobby, and as well because it's actually something, that's really fun for me. I love investing and I love to show you guys my ideas, so please keep that in mind. I currently only have 4 of them. That's as much as I can comfortably afford, and I'm looking to get more in the near future, but I have a lot of faith in these, whatever you guys can pick up. Maybe some of you guys can relate to that and gain some respect. Let me know in the comments if you can say, Pokestocks, you know what, man, I agree with you, and I respect that, you're honest and you're open to say that you don't have a lot of this and a lot of that. Thank you, guys. Moving on, we have the Costco 810. Again, this is a fantastic product from Prismatic Evolutions. We are currently, if we zoom out in the past 3 months, we saw a massive bull effect we're currently seeing, but these saw a massive dip to around $125. I do want to make it pretty clear. Congratulations to everyone who bought in at this price point. I was stressing and FOMOing literally every single video, talking about how you guys should be picking this up at 125. Even where we're currently at 150, I still think it's a fantastic purchase, because if we look at the Prismatic Evolutions mini tin display, you're going to get yourself 8 tins, which is the same amount as you get in this box, for $50 cheaper. So you guys have to think about it this way, right? The aesthetics, you won't get the aesthetics. You're not going to get the mini tin display itself, but you're getting the same amount of tins, and you're going to be getting yourself 8 beautiful Evolution promo cards. So I am a very, very big believer in this product right here, and I can easily see this be the #1 spot. Honestly, I might put it in the #1 spot, guys, for this week's greatest buys in the mid-month of October. Next up, we have Blooming Waters. Haven't talked about Blooming Waters. I know it's been a product I've been just not talking about recently, but I'm gonna add it in because I want to always bring in a 151 product at least. And before I start yapping about it, I do want to make it pretty clear, guys, this is the cheapest price to pack ratio. Again, 180 divided by 12, which is the current market price for the number of packs, gets yourself $15. If you buy a booster bundle, you're spending nearly $100 divided by 6. That's $16.66, and the 151 pack alone is $16. So again, this is proven by data and facts that this is the best price to pack ratio. And this is going to go back to what I was saying earlier, right? From the Sam's Club, it's going to continue to do very, very well. Blooming Waters, though, to be completely honest, has leveled off, guys. If we currently take a look, we have been gaining some substantial value, but sort of all of October, it's been at around $180. So a little stagnant in price, but I do think that does mean that we are going to be hitting a new all-time high kind of shortly. As 151 continues to pump in general, as that set is just so sought after, Expect Blooming Waters to do the same. I'm a very, very big believer in this product, and I'm currently holding on to as many, again, as I can comfortably afford. Next up, guys, we have to talk about Destined Rivals. This is going insane on YouTube right now, insane on every freaking platform. The booster box crash. We are seeing the biggest crash, I honestly believe, in modern booster box history. Guys, these peaked at $500 in September. We're at $360. That's a $140 drop off in price just in a few weeks. We are currently down 9%. So it's so fantastic to actually see this product come down. I do want to actually make it pretty clear. Destined Rivals is an affordable, comfortable buy-in right now. I think we're probably going to hit. I did put it in the Discord. Let's check. I posted like 5 minutes ago. I put how low will Destined Rivals booster boxes go. It looks like the winning vote right now is $330. I voted in at that. But honestly speaking, I do think $360 is a comfortable buy-in if you guys don't want to risk it. Again, Destined Rivals is always going to have more aura in the community. And what I mean by that is just expect Destined Rivals to be worth more than JT. Expect for it to be worth more than Surging Sparks. As a series set, right? Because it's just so much more sought after. So I don't think Destined Rivals is gonna go below 300. I think 330 might be the low it will possibly hit, and it's a very, very comfortable buy-in even at 360. I get this asked all the time, should I be picking up Destined Rivals right now? I feel like as we're speaking on October 12th, 13th, whatever day it is, it's definitely, I would say, guys, throw in some money, man, because it's a nice pickup. Now, I do also want to bring in the bearish side of things. I always like to have two POVs, right? The bullish and bearish side. Destined Rivals, for example, say it goes through another massive reprint in the next few months, and boxes crash again, and the Pokemon hype and the whole hobby just continues to go down a red path, then that's totally a valid point as well. Maybe Destined Rivals booster boxes hit 220. Again, that is the bearish case. It's not too optimistic because that most likely will not happen, but it's always in consideration. And please, guys, take away one thing away from this video, just as a broad POV, is to note that it's always important to know the downsides and the upsides of everything, right? Stop always having just a positive view on everything, because you're going to be risking a lot. And this is just a life lesson. Take this from Pokestocks. It's just a life lesson. So please, if you're investing in a Pokemon or even making your own, life decision, whatever that is, I don't know you guys, but just please outweigh the pros and the cons, because it's important to know that life doesn't always go as planned. That's your little life lesson. If you guys enjoyed what I said, comment waffles. Comment waffles if you agree with me. Thank you. Pairing that, we do have Surging Sparks as well, peaking at around 300, coming down to 270. Surging Sparks is not like an oh my god buy. I'm not saying guys to pick up Surging, but it's just in consideration on how Destin is performing and Surging Sparks as well. I would personally hold off on Surging Sparks. If you ask me a question like, should I buy a Surging Sparks booster box, or should I spend the extra $50 to $100 on a Destined Rivals? I would say spend an extra $50 to $100 on Destined Rivals. Surging Sparks is a great set, don't get me wrong, but compared to Destin, there's really no comparison. And lastly, guys, I do want to bring in something. I do want to talk about Sword and Shield, because it's been very, very slow, and it's something that some YouTubers are talking about, and it's something that some YouTubers are not talking about. So I want to give you my own little POV on the Sword and Shield market. Let me make it pretty clear. Sword and Shield, guys, has slowed down. It's not getting the momentum. It's been very, 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 very slow. In fact, it's probably one of the slowest eras right now in gaining value. From every booster box across the entire board, buy volume has diminished, and everything has just been very, very slow. If you guys do remember, earlier this year when we had Sword and Shield buyouts, bro, that was so cool when the Fusion Strike pumped to $1,000, man. That was a cool time to be in the hobby, guys. I don't know if you are newer into the hobby or whatnot, but that was so cool, because you were sitting on so much and everything just like skyrocketed. It was the coolest thing ever. Now, my take on Sword and Shield as a market, guys, it's I'm sorry to tell you this, but it is becoming the sun and moon. It really, really is. It is becoming the sun and moon. And what I mean by that is it's just the how do I say this without messing up my words or just spewing something? Um, I don't want to say the demand is not out there because there is demand for Sword and Shield sets, but I guess a big culprit is the current price it's at is just not too appealing for many investors, right? Spending $1,000 on a booster box while you can pick up 5 booster boxes from Scarlet and Violet for 1,000 just outweighs the cons. And the slow growth that booster boxes are currently having from Sword and Shield just do not put a lot of excitement into newer investors. And I personally do not think we're going to have more buyouts of Sword and Shield because Sword and Shield has just gotten so expensive. If a buyout were to occur on Fusion Strike, that means they would have to buy out like 10 booster boxes, and that's already like $15,000, right? So that's going to be a massive push. And it's just getting too much, guys. It's just too expensive, too saturated. And here's my thought process. If you are holding Sword and Shield, hold it, do not sell it. Just let it grow. But if you are looking to invest into Sword and Shield, I know this might sound kind of crazy, but this is what I'm currently analyzing, and I always want to give you guys the best advice. I would personally hold off. I think there are better plays right now. Sort of go back to what I said earlier in the video. I think Prismatic Evolutions, Destined Rivals, those are all of the new modern plays. I'm sorry to say this to you guys, but Sword and Shield is the old money, and Scarlet and Violet / Mega Evolution is going to be the new money. So take that for what you want, but hopefully you learned something from this video, from this week's greatest buys midway through October. Let me know how your guys' investments are going. I know a lot of people right now are going through a lot of red case where everything is just falling, but we'll be all right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.